free again, and I'm here with Jaleel Campbell. And guess what we have here? Jaleel, I'm not going to say, you can say it yourself.
We have the motherfucking Jaleel doll.
Yes, please tell me more about yourself that we wouldn't know from just looking at you, or just knowing from what your social media doesn't show me. Tell me.
Okay, so yes, I was born and raised in Syracuse, New York. It's upstate. I know y'all from the Bronx and y'all swear y'all so this and y'all so that, but Syracuse is where it's at. And so what I love right now about Syracuse is that it's really on the come up when it comes to showcasing and presenting the black creatives in the area, and I'm at the forefront of that. You know, so before me there was a man by the name of Michael Moody, and he was like the resident black artist in Syracuse. Everybody knew him, everybody looked up to him. Never got a chance to meet him. I did this art fair, this big art fair in Syracuse a couple, it was like 3 or 4 years ago, and he was literally right down from where my booth was at, because he was selling stuff too. And I did not take that chance to go and say hi to him. And then I found out a few months later that he died, you know? So what I'm trying to do, I always looked up to his mural work, and he definitely has paved the way for me, I feel, and so I'm trying to pick up that torch that he left, and bring it to another level, you know, and I'm carrying on that legacy because it's so important. And then after me, I would love for a younger person to do the same, you know. So it's just a matter of letting other black creatives know that it's possible to make a career out of your art and to capitalize off of it, you know. I need money, so
I want you to put on these shades.
Yes, I got you, girl.
I want you to put those on. You know what?
Oh,
because you know,
I feel like Lady Gaga or some shit, you know.
You gotta bring it out
right
real quick for them one time.
No, dead ass. But yeah, going back to the dolls. So a couple of years ago, I just woke up one day and I used to crochet when I was like 10 years old, and so what I used to do, I used to make all of these hats and scarves. And then I would sell them to like the kids in my class. I would sell them for like $10
You was a little entrepreneur.
When I tell you I've been on this entrepreneur shit, this is not something new for me, okay?
You went into kindergarten like, I see money.
Listen.
I see money in this classroom.
I see opportunity. When I tell you I was fucking Corey Baxter, like I was dead Corey Baxter from That's So Raven, like always trying to come up with some way to make some cash, all right? Mind you, I only spent that shit on fucking non-laters, you know?
I mean, we need to eat, you know?
But I just feel like that's so dope that I was 10 years old trying to figure out a way to make my own money, you know?
I really appreciate that about you, because the moment I met you, I already went through all of your social media. I was like, okay, Jaleel, who? I saw you from Syracuse, and I saw this big show you put on, and then you told me the internet had your video of one of the biggest pieces you've ever had in a space in Syracuse, and I was like, I need to know this man right here.
Yeah, and I tell you, that was the most fun I've ever had creating some of my artwork. What I did was I put out this call back like last March, because I was interested in coming up with this visual to accompany the illustrations that I was creating at the time. My series called Feel That Funk, and I was just trying to come up with these illustrations that were nostalgic to the 70s and the black arts movement of the 60s and 70s. And so I gave people 3 or 4 months to prepare for this. I would send out inspiration. I made a private group on Facebook, and I had like 60 or 70 people show up the day of. And when I tell you they showed out, we got drunk as fuck, and we just had a good time. It was a photo shoot, and then we went on to film the actual video. We filmed for like 16 hours.
16 hours?
16 hours. And that was my first time directing something, so I was learning as I went, you know, but I had a whole team with me, and we really fucked that shit up. We had a team of black creatives from Syracuse, some shit that had never been done before. And it was able to reach the internet, like the actual. Listen. You're
trailblazing.
Listen, I was just so hyped, like I had a feeling it was gonna reach out. I'm Jaleel motherfucking Campbell.
Okay.
Jaleel the Great. Jaleel.
All right.
Whichever one works for you, it works for me.
Because I feel like y'all don't know.
But y'all gonna find out, because I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I'm just gonna start.
I love you, Jaleel.
Listen, I love you too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I keep trying to expand what I do. So for the longest, people thought I was just this illustrator. You know, that's all I do or whatever. Some people were like, oh, he's not doing nothing, you know, real. Like, he's just drawing on the computer. Is he really even? It takes so much. People really always try to downplay like digital art as if it's not just as complex and intricate as traditional painting. You know, it took me 6 years to get to where I'm at in terms of my illustrations and
What
stuff.
companies have you sold your works to?
You're so smart.
Yeah, because let's hear them out loud.
Right, so I was commissioned by Walmart to come up with an illustration for their campaign for the 2018 Essence Festival. Their campaign was called Rain On. That was dope as hell. They had them on all of these tote bags and t-shirts. That was such a great experience. Along with having this illustration that I created of Langston Hughes a few years ago, it was being sold as postcards in the Schomburg Library, along with the new African American Museum in Washington, D.C. A few of my illustrations are available like on Walmart.com, Amazon and stuff through this third-party company. They actually like licensed some of my images, and so they have them in all of these like stores across the country. So they've been spotted in Las Vegas and California. Just so many different things that I never would have even thought was possible have happened because I have a presence on social media.
Yes.
You know, it's so important to build your brand. And so what I've been having problems with in here is that my teachers, they don't know where to situate me. Like, do I belong? Am I a business or am I an artist?
You're a force.
I'm a force, and I'm both of those things. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to fit into just one of those things. You know, they keep telling me that I need to give the business stuff up and just focus on the artwork. But I don't know. Maybe they come from money or something, but I'm doing this shit to establish myself as a businessman. You know, like I'm not trying to be a starving artist, and so for like in order for me to do that, I have to keep branding myself and keep building my base. So I get in arguments with them about that all the time because it's like you keep telling me to do that, but clearly it's not going to change. So you might as well get with it. You know, like
you might as well fall into the line.
Hello,
okay?
Because I'm not compromising with that.
Yeah.
At all.
I thank you so much for coming and talking to me about things that you're doing right now. You're doing some very big things. I appreciate you for just being a very sensitive, strong, reflective black man. And because of this, we're gonna play a game.
Oh, I mean, I like games.
Yeah, your dolls have very distinct features.
Yes.
And I'm gonna give you scenarios that they're gonna be in, and I want you to show me, you know, mouth how they would react to these things.
Okay.
Give me a second. I bet you didn't think I had this, huh? I bet you thought I didn't have this, huh?
This is so dumb. Yo, this is really so like storybook. Hold up, let me get my dolls ready.
Okay, so I want you to introduce. I'm gonna be on the side. I'm not going. I want you to introduce them. Okay, and I'm gonna give them scenarios. Now, we in the bodega, right?
Okay.
Now, there's one bag of Cheetos left, and it's the jalapeno limited edition Cheetos.
Oh.
They bump into each other. Oh, this is my Cheetos. Now, how would the other Jaleel react?
Okay.
Give me her name or their name, and just tell me what's the altercation, how we fix this.
Okay. So here we have Milo. Say hi, Milo.
Hey, Milo.
Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is Nuri. My bad.
Nuri, it's all right.
This is Nuri, and then this is Milo.
Yes.
Okay, so Nuri was the one who...
You know what? I want to be one of the dolls. Can
Come
I
on,
be one
come through.
I'm back. Never mind.
Come through. Yes, okay, actor.
Yes.
Oh my God. Them Cheetos is mine. You better give them up now.
Look, I'm really into Cheetos. Like, I'm a diehard fan. Like, my name is like Nori.
Listen.
Wait, is my name Nori?
That's Milo.
That's Milo. I'm sorry.
It's alright. You wish you was Nuri.
You know what? I be having identity crisis, but it's That don't make me less of a person. These my Cheetos.
Them Cheetos is mine. I fixed my hair like this just for them Cheetos.
I wish I had a comeback, but you know what? You looking type fly.
Give me my Cheetos or I'm gonna take your face.
You know what? I dare you to try and touch my face.
I'm gonna beat your
ass. I dare you to try and touch my face.
Fuck out of here. I want my Cheetos now.
You know what? I think I see some Doritos over there.
You better get them.
Kiss my ass on my way out.
I'm dead.
Yes.
I'm fucking dead.
I love this.
I love it too. Yo, that's fun. Oh
yeah?
my gosh, that's fun.
All right.
This is my first time actually like I've been so focused on like making them. I haven't even like just been with them and played with them, you know. So thank you so much for allowing me to do this in your space.
Of course.
You are
Thank you
just
so much for coming.
Yeah, bro, you everything. You are everything. You're so talented. You're so gifted. Yes.
It's not about me.
I know it's not, but the
but
world
let's make
needs
it
to
about
know.
me a
Right.
little more, please.
I gotta gas you up.
Let's make it about me just a little more.
I gotta gas you up because I definitely think that you are so talented, and everything that you're moving in your purpose. You're moving. You found your groove, and it's
I'm
so hard.
trying to keep track with you.
No, listen, it's so hard for people to find their groove. And so, but once you get into that shit, you cannot let anybody break your spirits. You can't let anybody say anything that's gonna throw you the fuck off. You gotta push all that shit to the side and keep moving. For real. Always remember that. You know, we are not gonna always be in these spaces like this. Where we can keep experimenting and just be as creative as we want to. You know, life happens, stuff happens. But even when those things happen, you still have to find time to follow your passions and your dreams. Yes. And so that's something that I will never compromise. Because I feel like I'm my greatest when I'm moving in my purpose. I don't want a regular 9 to 5. So again, I keep trying to come up with creative ass ways to make this money, you know, and I know you will definitely do the same. Thank you. So I love you so much.
I love you too.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on this show, which I have not named yet.
It's all right.
Stay tuned.
We have Nuria, we have Milo, we have Cuckoo, and this is going to be this is untitled at the moment because I still gotta finish the hair
until the hair is done.
Right. I don't know.
You ain't got know. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
But also, Jaleel is selling.
Yes.
These dolls.
I will be selling the dolls. They will be dropping at the end of June. Keep a lookout. Follow me on Instagram at it's Jalethal, JALETHAL. I definitely follow back if your page is interested.
Jalethal's information. Jaleel's information.
No, either one works.
Right, either one because we both.
Right.
It'll be in the description link box. People be saying down there.
Right.
So I'm gonna just say down there. Stay tuned, because who knows what's coming next. I feel like we already have a gem right here, but I feel like I keep bringing great people on the show. So stay tuned. Thank you.